You're gonna be satisfied. Never bought oxtail. I was like, I shouldn't have did that.
Okay, you
And if
back.
you
You
did, then
back.
I feel bad. Are we back? Back?
Yeah, we back,
Okay.
back.
Are we like on though? We live? What's
Are you
going on,
live?
bro?
I'm live. New link though. It's a new
New
link.
link?
Sorry.
We gotta get the new link popping then.
Some
Because I
technical
don't know what it is.
difficulties.
Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Are we back? I don't see it.
Yeah, we're back. It's episode 5. Alright. I got it. Yo, send the link, man.
Oh yeah, it is. All right. Shit, that was our best episode.
Yo,
Episode 4 was our best one yet. I'm
I
telling you.
know. I
it was
know.
clean. It was
Now
Episode
clean.
everything
4 was
is
cooking.
smooth too. That's a crazy
It
thing.
is. Frame rate's clean too. Alright. Yo, shout out to JB Bickerstaff, man.
Shout out Bronny. Dreams come true, baby. Dreams come true. All that hard work, Bronny. Woo.
Oh.
No, I'm playing. He had a heart attack. That's fucked up. But
Yo,
Yo, reel us back in, bro. Start it up again.
this
What's
is
up?
this is what y'all are talking about, man.
No. No.
This is what y'all are talking. All right. But
We're
yeah,
back.
what's up? We're back. You guys were cleaning up the Knicks. Were you on draft projection?
We
Are we
were
starting over?
we
Or
were
are we
still
done?
we started yesterday. Are we starting all the way over, or what we doing? Because I'll
We
go
start.
into my whole spiel about the Knicks again, bro. I'm ready.
Oh my God, we can start all the way. Start from the top. Start from the
All right,
top.
start from the tops. Mikal Bridges. Are the Knicks back?
Yes, the Knicks are back. It's the perfect fit. As I said earlier, I was shocked when it happened. Absolutely shocked. Shocked. I was on the phone with the girl when the trade went down. I screamed at the top of my lungs like a little girl. She was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I said, "Yo, I gotta hang up because this is all I'm doing for the next probably 2 or 3 hours." So it's crazy. I think the Nets were smart to trade him. They needed to pick a direction. Whether trading him to the Knicks is smart, we'll see in due time. It's an interesting scenario because in most cases where these star trades happen, there's a bigger bust potential for the team that gets the star. Like you can see that happen with the Nets. You can see it happening with even the Suns right now. The Nets seem like they're going to be good for a few years. Like everybody on their core is under 30. And for the Knicks, it's just a perfect fit, man. It really is because two big wings, 7-foot wingspans, shooters on the corners. I'll get into catch and shoot percentages later, but it's a unique scenario where like Bridges, he's 27, he's in his prime. He fits both on offense and defense for the scheme. He's got a mid-range shot. He's a little bit of shot creation that we kind of lacked in the starting lineup. Elite point of attack defender to go along with OG. Cultural fit, literally best friends with half of the damn rotation, and the financials. So Bridges is only making $23 million this upcoming year, meaning that we could do a trade of just Bojan and picks as the focal point of the trade, and not have to add salary or other depth pieces like Deuce McBride, like Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, things like that to make the trade work. Beyond that, the Knicks essentially gave up a star package for him that turned into OG and him. Like I was talking about Lee a little earlier, a couple years ago, the Jazz, there was the rumored deal was Donovan Mitchell for RJ, IQ, Grimes, 5 firsts and 2 swaps. We essentially turned that exact trade package into Mikal and OG. I absolutely love the trade. We just need to re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein. Essentially, a lot of the maneuvering that we did at the draft makes that a little bit more possible. But we'll see what the Thunder or the Magic want to do. Shout out to Amir, who's ducking smoke since US beat cricket. But whatever. I mean, I said beat cricket, beat Pakistan.
Pakistan, yeah.
Pakistan.
Yeah, there's a lot. You're spitting some good facts there. I definitely love the fit. You can't deny the fit. I mean, Mikal's probably like the best 3-and-D player in the league. First team all defense, 38% from 3. Him and OG is crazy on the wings, combined with Brunson, obviously, in the backcourt. But when you're talking about did the Knicks overpay, I think if you look in a vacuum at the trade, 5 first-round picks is a lot. So it's hard for me to say they didn't give up too much when you compare what other teams have gotten for less. Like even KD just a couple years ago with the Suns, I think he only cost 4 first-round picks. Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs was 3 first-round picks. And Mikal Bridges, we mentioned he's probably the best 3-and-D player in the league, but he's not an all NBA guy. He's not going to move. He's not going to be your number 1, your number 2. You're really he's like the ultimate role player. And it's not a knock on him. It's just compared to what you can get for 5 first round picks, I definitely think it's an overpay. But I love the fit. But the fit is undeniable. But when you're talking about what you're giving up and where you're moving your team, I don't think it moves the needle enough for the Knicks. You look at the rest of the teams in the East. I don't think they're better than the Celtics. Still, they're still going to be chasing them. You look at over in the West. I still like the Nuggets over them. Obviously, the Mavs, the Thunder. So I don't even think the Knicks crack the top 5 in the power rankings right now. And you're giving up 5 first round picks. And last year they were the second seed already, so I really don't think this trade moves them much in the needle. It definitely makes the team better, but in the landscape of the other teams in the NBA, I don't think it does enough to warrant 5 first round picks.
That's fair. I wholeheartedly disagree, but I think it's fair. Last time the Knicks played the Celtics, we blew them out. But that's neither here nor there. You add McCall. We're gonna see what Jaylen Brown looks going left when you got to deal with McCall and OG, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's the Finals MVP, and we're still doubting Jaylen Brown.
Yes, I don't
Put
care.
some respect.
Bro.
Put some respect. Yeah, come on.
Listen, when you go left, let me know. Listen. Now, the Celtics deserve to be top 1. I won't deny that. As far as the other teams you mentioned, I think the Knicks are solidly placed as top 3. I'll give the Nuggets their respect as the fact that they still have the best player in basketball, in my opinion, in Jokic. We talk about the Timberwolves being specifically built to beat the Nuggets. I'd say that I don't think that this Knicks team is specifically built to beat the Celtics. I think it's just well stacked overall, especially if we can bring Hartenstein and Mitch back. Because no matter what, even if we don't have this dominant star player, we'd be 9 deep, where everybody contributes in a way that's really impactful to winning basketball. Ihart and Mitch can both rebound and protect the paint really well. We'd have elite wing defenders like you talked about, and we can shoot. I talk about proof of concept all the time with PMC. He's always talking about we should get rid of Randall. You mentioned getting rid of Randall before the stream closed last time.
Man.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Randall provides additional facilitation at the forward position, and if you surround him with shooters, you see what it looks like. When we got OG, when we made the trade, we traded RJ and quickly for OG. That month of January, the Knicks were 11-2 and had a 15.8 net rating. We were bludgeoning teams to death. It's not close.
Yeah,
listen, you're increasing the defense and increasing the available 3-point shooters. Dante, 40% catch and shoot. Brunson, 44% catch and shoot. Deuce, 42% catch and shoot. OG, 42. McCall, 38.
My question is, what's the lineup? Because you talk about Randall being good with that lineup. Randall's gonna have to play the 5.
Because they're
gonna play a lot of small.
You don't have Hartenstein yet.
Listen,
you're gonna play.
Hartenstein most likely is out.
Hartenstein's coming back. 1, Hartenstein's coming back. 2, even if you do Randall at the 4, and you just surround him with OG at the 3, McCall at the 2, and Brunson at the 1, obviously, that's still over 40% 3-point shooting, catch and shoot from all 3 of your top 3 wings.
But what I'm saying is, like, that's not your best lineup, though.
Is it not? You think Randall at the 5 is the death lineup?
It's not. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying you got Josh Hart on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Who's arguably the best player at times.
That's okay.
I think Josh Hart at the 4. Josh Hart at the 4 and Randall at the 5 is your best lineup.
But that's the point, right?
Small ball lineup. That's your best lineup.
Those lineups where we could still run Deuce, Dante, Hart, and Randall, whatever. The point is, at no point in time will we not have 5 starter caliber players on the lineup in the rotation.
Right.
With that team, we're 9 deep for real.
But the problem with that, and like you mentioned, being built to beat the Celtics, and I think they are being built to beat the Celtics, because you look at how the 2 teams are built; they're built very similarly as far as like just accumulating long athletic wings, playing switch defense. Like that's what the Knicks want to do. Now they have 2 elite wing defenders they can throw on Brown and Tatum. But the problem is with the other teams, because like we mentioned, their center position, all they really have right now is Mitch. You can say Hartenstein, but I don't know what the odds of him actually coming back are. But as of right now, you got Mitchell Robinson, and you mentioned Julius Randle. Randle's going to have to play the 5. So when you're going up against these other teams, like Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Cat, and Gobert, like all these big teams, I think the Knicks are going to struggle. Like, if Embiid's going up and Embiid's going, dropping 40 in the paint, hitting threes. Who are you throwing on him? You can't throw OG. You can't put Randall on him. Mitchell Robinson's the only one. Like,
One, we put OG on Embiid in the playoffs, and it worked
But
out.
well,
Two,
yeah,
yeah, but would you trust
hurt
after 7
Embiid.
games? Would you trust? Would you trust? Yeah,
Embiid always
well,
hurt.
hurt
Yeah,
Embiid.
hurt
If you
Embiid.
want to say
Like,
Giannis, we can talk. I don't
Hurt
care about
Embiid.
Embiid, man. Philly don't even move the needle for me. If you
I
want to
think
talk about Cat and Gobert
I
and
think
Giannis and Jokic, cool. Embiid
I
don't
will
matter.
say this. I will say that I think the team is very well constructed, but I think it would be interesting to see how they're coached. Because you talk about depth, but Tibbs is probably the
Oh my
worst
god!
with depth.
Stop it!
It's a real thing.
Oh my gosh!
It's
I
a
gotta
real thing.
stop.
No, no,
Uh,
he's never had a team this deep, though. I don't think he's ever had a team
no,
this
no, no.
deep.
But I'm saying it. I'm saying it in this way. I'm saying it in this way in terms of throughout the year. I don't think if they make the playoffs and they're healthy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying throughout the
Okay.
year though, he doesn't need to take the chances with this team being that deep. Because there's a lot of times where it's like you look back and you're like, hey, why were these people in? Why were these people in? Now that shouldn't be a
It
thing.
should never happen now.
It should
It should
never
never
happen.
happen.
So it's kind
Yeah.
of like if that happens, I think you do have to kind of like have that be an actual issue that's
Uh-huh.
documented because now like you said like you have depth, so it's like you need to be
Use it.
able to like you need to be able to use
We
it. Everybody
will.
needs to stay healthy, but like if they
I think
don't or like people don't get playing time,
I, I think
it could throw
we'll
things
use
off.
the depth in the regular season. When the playoffs come, rotations get tighter. It's just how it works.
I think
But
it,
Yeah,
when they get tighter, now it's like, okay, Josh Hart's only playing 22 minutes instead of 35. You get what I mean? Like, it's not
yeah,
like, oh, Josh Hart isn't playing anymore. Dante DiVincenzo isn't playing anymore. Deuce isn't playing anymore. We have real, legit starter caliber rotation pieces on the bench. Our bench right now, assuming everyone's back, our bench could make a play in coached by Thibodeau because they'd be playing 40 minutes a game. But still,
yeah. I think you'll see Thibodeau ease off in the regular season, mainly because of the regular season success they had last year. So like every time these teams have these like resurgences and like rebuilds, it's always like baby steps, right? So like first you have to have the regular season success. And then once you have the regular season success, you're like, all right, now we need to go farther in the playoffs. So then you see there's always those teams that get like the first or second seed, like the Thunder last year. Thunder, they went for the first seed. The Knicks, they went for the second seed. But these veteran teams, you'll see they chill back and they're okay with the 3, 4, 5. They just want to get healthy going into the playoffs. I think you'll see the Knicks kind of learn from that and take that approach going. Hopefully they take that approach going into the season.
I'm gonna tell you right
Where
now, Lee, we ain't doing that.
because what good was the second seed if your whole team is hurt? I feel like hopefully Thibodeau learns from that, but we'll see.
Yeah, if he doesn't, we just bring in Jay Wright, man. Nova gang.
I still think you got to move Randall.
No.
Yeah, move him.
You need that secondary facilitation from the forward position.
Yeah, but
Randall provides
you
that.
can't trust him in the playoffs.
Let me see it. That's it. Let me see it with people that fit. I've seen it in the playoffs with RJ. Like RJ and him just
All right,
never
let me ask you
fit.
this.
They never did.
Let me ask you this, because right now the Knicks team is what the Knicks team is. This is their team for like the next 3, 4 years. Do you really think that this core will ever be considered a top 3 favorite for the NBA Finals going into the season?
We are right now. Lee, go check the odds.
That's the Vegas odds. That's what people are betting. That's not
Listen,
like real.
man.
That's what people are betting.
Listen, the odds say right now. And yeah, I do. I think this team is good enough to win chip next year, assuming Hartenstein is back.
I think they're good enough. No, I think they're good enough to win. That's fair. But I'm saying I don't. They're not. They're definitely not favorites. Like I don't think they're.
Is that
You give up 5 first-round picks, and you're like when the Suns got KD, everyone said what? Oh, the Suns are winning the championship.
and then what happened?
I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like going into the season. I mean, we'll see though.
It's not about winning the offseason, Lee. We trying to win a chip.
We'll see.
All right.
I think it's easy to say early on. They made the first move. They made the first move. We still got to see where some of these other pieces fall.
But they
I don't
can't
know.
even do anything else except trade Randall. That's the problem. Their only other option right now is to trade if they want to go like big game hunting again. But
Listen, man. Keep Randall. We need him. Got the shooters and the defenders. Keep Randall.
So I guess the last question I'll say for this is like if you keep Hartenstein, right? Like, do you still think you keep Randall? I mean,
Yeah.
you could, but I just say even just money wise, right? I mean, it's kind of like that's a lot of money to kind of give to your front court.
Are they in the second apron? They got to be hitting the second
So,
apron.
so it's tricky. The way that the CBA works, essentially, in order for us to keep a Hartenstein, we'd have to become a second apron team, which
Yeah,
would absolutely lock all maneuverability. Which is why some Knicks fans are like, "Yeah, we might have to move off from Hartenstein just because."
exactly. Yeah.
But I'm willing to let it rock for one season. Be hard cap to the second apron for one season and see what this
But
team looks like, and then you can maneuver. You can trade
yeah,
Randall then if it doesn't work. If
yeah,
he has another bad season,
but Hartenstein's not signing a 1 year deal.
he's not. But I don't think Hardenstein's what it's going to be 16 and elevating a little bit. He's not like getting $30 million. Like you can move Mitch if need be, like to keep Hardenstein. Like you know what I mean? Like if you can keep Hardenstein at the 4 years 72, that is the max that we can offer him. That's fair value for what he's providing us, in my opinion.
I think I think I think the problem. I think that, like I said, I think the Knicks are well equipped. I think the problem is just like going to be real life issues. You know what I mean? Like it works
It
here, it
works
works
on
on
paper.
paper, it works
It
on
does.
2K, but it's just like you know what I'm saying. I don't think like you say Josh Hart. Oh, he plays 22 minutes a game. Josh Hart's not going to want to play 22 minutes a game.
He playing with his best friends though.
It
That's
doesn't
the piece.
matter. You know,
It does, man.
DiVincenzo, you know what I'm saying? Like all those guys are like, you know what I'm saying? They're all trying to get paid. You know what I mean? Like
Listen,
they're all trying to play. So it's like it's going to be a lot of playing time that you're going to have to divvy out. Like it can work, like but to your point, I think you have a lot of players that are like similar value, or like similar levels to where it's like who on that team is the eighth guy? Who on that team is the ninth guy? You know what I mean? Like DiVincenzo's your ninth guy.
it's
Josh Hart's
Deuce.
your seventh guy.
It's
You know what I
to
mean?
me, it's gonna go Brunson, Randall, McCall, OG. That's where I think we get a little bit of the because OG's expressed he wants a bigger focal point in the offense, and
Sure.
he just isn't that. You know what I mean? He's like he can't put the ball on the floor. He can't
what I'm
create for
saying
others.
is
Like he
like
can't be
even
that.
Hartenstein, like you pay him, he's five. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then you still have all those other people. So it's like it's gonna get tough, man. It's gonna get tough. Like you still can do it. Like I
If
said,
everybody buys in,
I just think real life, it you know, if you don't win, that's the thing. If you don't win this year, it can turn ugly.
The vibes are always good when you're winning. The
Yeah.
vibes are always good when you're winning.
listen,
We'll see what
man.
happens.
Listen, if Randall buys in, he could be an easy 21, 10, and like 7 guy on high efficiencies, and he'll get paid for real if he brings a chip to New York. Come on, man. You're talking about what his extension will look like. Hey,
I'm not
man.
paying Randall again.
Yeah,
If we win, he getting paid.
I'm not paying Randall again.
All
I'm
right.
not paying Randall again.
Believe in Julius.
But you know, that's our Knicks news for the year. Uh, so let's move on to the next. Let's talk about the draft, man. So the draft was there. You know, it actually happened. Bronny went to the Lakers. You know, thoughts. You know, what do you think?
Listen,
uh,
the whole draft didn't get interesting until the second round to me.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to Kyle Filipowski and his
Hmm.
girl. Shout out to Bronny James. Shout out to the Thunder and the Knicks just wheeling and dealing, trading like 7 times to make like a bunch of second round picks. Like I thought the draft was so boring to me until the second round started happening. It got real spicy. But I'll let Lee take it away. He might have more.
uh, you know, Bronny obviously was the story of the draft, which is crazy because he was a second round pick. But you mentioned the draft, like it really wasn't that exciting. There were a bunch of trades, but there weren't anything like super crazy. Obviously, what's his name? The first Zachary Richard. I think the takeaway from this
Ricochet, man.
Richard, yeah, we looked it up last time. I forgot, but I think my main takeaway from the draft is that Team USA got to watch out for France because France had
Oh
what
my
like
god.
Yeah.
four first
Dude,
round picks or something. Like
insane. They didn't they
that's
from Frank Ntilikina? Crazy.
wait, what about France?
Okay.
But yeah, they got. I think France is coming up. We all know about Wemby last year, and then obviously they had the first 2 picks this year. There's a couple other guys too. So yeah, that was my biggest takeaway. Not even NBA. It was that France is coming.
They said France had the defensive player of the year, the rookie of the year, the last two
Two
first
first.
overall picks, and then I think the most internationally drafted players in the first round this year. France on it's like the French Revolution, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Wemby has a brother, by the way.
Yeah,
Does he? Oh shit.
his,
Yeah,
his brother gonna be better than everybody drafted in this draft, and he's still not gonna be better than Cooper Flag. So it is what it is.
I know there's a woman that's in France that's supposed to be coming up. I forget her name. Dominique Malonga, I think that's her name.
Hmm.
She's supposed to be the next one. I think she's supposed to be the Wemby of the WNBA.
Okay.
No,
She
speaking of, this is off topic. We're getting away from the draft, but speaking of WNBA crazy prospects, you seen that 7'3"
Yeah.
Chinese girl?
Oh
Yes,
my
No,
god.
yes, yes, I
she's taking
have.
over the next
There's
Yalia.
nothing they can do about it, bro. It's over for
Yeah,
the
it doesn't even
whole
matter. It doesn't
league.
even matter how slow she is. You just put
Yeah,
her. It doesn't matter. She's so big. It's just
It's over. It's
game's
gonna be
getting
scary.
crazy.
It's gonna be scary. Oh, shout out to Angel Reese. All that crap you be talking, PMC. She been cooking.
I will say that she has
She been
been
cooking.
I just hate. It's just hard to watch her. Her game is very.
her
It's
game is
not. Her game is not
terrible.
pretty to watch. It's
It's
very.
not.
Just press square and hope it goes in. It's like
Yeah, like she's very active. I'll say
yeah,
that's
she's
that's the
hustles.
best
Yeah,
aspect of her game. She's very active.
Hey man, she tries hard. All
Yeah,
right. Mm.
I
yeah, I
mean, you
hate
can't
watching
argue
her.
the double doubles.
Yeah.
What's her? She got a double double streak going. Right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Can't
I
argue
think the
that.
only person above her is what Asia Wilson. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Bronny starts putting up Angel Reese numbers, man. Because
He did.
there's a lot of talk about Bronny and the Lakers. I thought the whole thing was it was a little much. Like they're calling people saying don't draft him or he's going to Australia.
yeah,
It felt
You,
so
you,
weird to me to
you
watch
think
that.
Bronny actually? You think Bronny actually plays though? Like,
He shouldn't. He's
I
not
don't even
good,
think.
bro.
But they need him. Like, they're not a deep team at all. Like, they got no bench. That's what's crazy. It's like
I don't think he
they
plays.
like they. I hate to say
I
they
hope he
wasted.
plays.
It's
I
crazy
hope he
because
plays.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they needed a player. Like, those picks matter to the Lakers because the Lakers don't
Well,
have no flexibility right now. But
well, do you think the Lakers make any other moves? I mean, I know Paul
I don't
George is
think.
meeting with teams. Uh, I think James Harden may be a free agent. Like, do you think the Lakers sign anybody?
So
I don't think they can. I really don't think they can. Right?
hold on. LeBron has
Well,
talked about taking less money. And
Oh, he
if
opted
I'm
out, right?
him,
Yeah.
I opted out, bro, I'm signing for the vet men. Go get me Paul George. Go get me whoever. I don't
yeah,
care.
he did
I've
say
made a
that.
But if he does that, that's
LeBron's career earnings is like almost 500 million. His net worth is like 1.3 billion dollars. What do I need 50 million from the Lakers right now? I don't care about that.
Your
Let
son's
me
on the
win.
team. Like
Let,
they do
let me win a chip
everybody.
with my son, bro. You want to be
Right.
the GOAT? Go win a chip with your son.
that would be crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
if Otani could pretty much do that, why can't LeBron do that, right?
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, they
Screw
said
me.
they were looking at Clay. They said they were looking at Clay. They want to bring
I
in
don't.
Clay.
I feel like 5 years ago, Clay and LeBron is perfect duo.
But
Right now,
Still,
they they got they got to
Clay
they got to
legs,
solve
man.
they got to solve their D'Angelo Russell issue first, though. That's 20 million right there. That's like
they solved it. They drafted Bronny. What are you talking about? What are you talking
true,
about?
true, true.
What are you talking about?
Yo,
Trade
oh
Russell, trade
my
Russell, and get something.
They have their point guard of the future.
They need to salary dump Russell and go get Hartenstein. The Lakers get
Yeah,
Hartenstein.
Chill out, bro.
yeah.
Chill out with
Hartenstein
that.
and
That's a crazy
AD.
move.
Chill out with
There's no
that.
way Hartenstein comes back to the Knicks, man. Unless he just wants
Yes, he
to.
is. He's coming
Unless he just
He's
back.
wants
going.
to.
He's
Coming
not.
back. He's coming back. Believe. Gotta
I don't
believe.
know.
If the Knicks would
I
have drafted a center, I would agree with you. But we didn't. So we believe he coming back.
I'm not talking about the Knicks no more. But the Jazz had a really good draft. I think the
They
Jazz had
did.
the best draft. No
You know,
bias. Obviously, I'm a Jazz fan, so there's some bias there. But you talk about the three guys they got, they all fell to them. Like they were all projected to go way higher. Between Collier, Cody Williams, and you mentioned Philip Kowski, especially Collier. I think they got him like 20s. I would have been happy with him at 10, and they got him at like 29 or something.
number one
I'll say,
prospect, man.
Yeah,
I'll
he
say
was the number one
this.
prospect a couple years ago.
We talk about culture fit and the Knicks. There is no better culture fit than
Then
Kyle Filipowski
Filipowski,
to the
yeah.
Utah Jazz. It's absolutely amazing. They did it. They won the draft that day. The second they took him in the second round. Won the draft. And I think he's really good. He's really good. He's a tweener. He
He's
can
a good
pass.
he's a stretch five.
He
He's exactly
goes
what they
get
needed.
it. He can shoot it. I love Filipowski. It's who I wanted to replace Hartenstein if Hartenstein was leaving. So shout out to the Jazz. But
He was supposed to go first round. Like he was projected first round. So to get in the second,
they said he dropped because of the off the court stuff going on with his family, and the Jazz were like, "Oh, this is all net positives. This is all good stuff.
It fits. Yeah.
What's wrong with this?
Perfect fit. But yeah.
Oh man,
I like the Collier pick though. We'll see what he does.
He's good, man. He's good.
I feel like if he wasn't on USC and didn't have to deal with all the Bronny nonsense,
you saw the other kid on USC. He was a Boogie, whatever. He
went undrafted.
He got like 16 a game. He's like the same size as Bronny, and didn't
they didn't pick him. He doesn't have the intangibles, man. He doesn't have the intangibles.
He's not a winner, man. He's not a winner.
Listen, for all of y'all killing Bronny for the nepotism, shut up. All right, we need more nepotism in the black community.
We need that.
You need that. All right, you only got your job because somebody put you on. So shut up. Let Bronny rock. Yeah, let it rock. Let it rock.
Oh, man.
I hope Bronny's good. I hope
he's good. I really do. Man. I do too. I want to see him dunk on somebody. I'm going crazy.
I want to see that first alley.
Alley
he throws a bra.
Listen, don't let Bronny come in and hit a game-winning 3 one day on an assist from LeBron, bro. It'll be replayed 1,000 times the next day.
I speaking of the Lakers though, I did like their real first pick.
Connect
4.
Connect 4, yeah.
Did you? I probably shouldn't make this joke.
A great fit, but
they said him and Austin Reeves, their nickname is active shooters.
Yeah,
greatest shot
I did see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get us canceled, bro. My fault.
Yeah. But it'll be cool. I think with JJ as the head coach now, he's pretty much just gonna dial up JJ Redick plays for him. So they needed a shooter. They needed a shooter bad.
Elevator play.
Elevator play is perfect. Get Bronny an open look. What are you talking about? LeBron got to set the screen. Imagine Bronny coming. This is the first thing you do. Yeah.
You got to.
No, he's calling ISO. He's going ISO. He's waving off the screen. Like, AD's coming for a screen. Nah.
Waving off the screen.
Bron about to play in the G League, bro.
I do think it's wild that he chose 9 though.
Why?
Because when they take pictures, it's going to be crazy.
It's 69?
69.
He said he did it for Juice WRLD, which, whatever. He young, man. He young, bro. R.I.P. to Juice, man.
Yeah, the more I hate it because the more I hear about Bronny, I just don't have faith. But I want to just keep having faith.
I used to be like that, but now now it's switched. Now everyone's like, hey, I'm like, now I'm rooting for him. Now
I was tired of hearing like the updates, like, oh, Bronny went through a workout and he didn't miss a shot. Like, oh, shut up. Like, I don't need to hear that. Yeah. But like now that it's here, it's like, okay. I hope the kid does good. I hope he's actually a good NBA basketball player.
I just want him to play.
He'll get a chance because they need him. They need him. They have no depth. So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with Bronny, man. See what happens with the Lakers. But y'all ready for a game?
We could play a game.
I didn't have one last week, but I got one this week.
I gotta catch up.
So it's always a theme. I know Sebastian, I think, is up. He won 2 weeks. So we got the score. But yeah, so the theme this week is draft trivia.
So, okay. NBA draft or all draft?
NBA draft.
Okay.
Good clarification. But yeah, NBA draft trivia. So, first question. During the 2008 NBA draft, which 2 players who each played 1 year of college basketball were traded for each other? Was it Russell Westbrook, OJ Mayo and Kevin Love and Eric Gordon, or Michael Beasley and Derrick Rose?
They weren't traded for each other on draft night, right? You're just saying they were traded for each other in their career.
Yeah.
I think it's draft night.
Oh wow. Oh man. Give me the options again.
The options are A, Russell Westbrook and OJ Mayo, B, OJ Mayo and Kevin Love, C, Kevin Love and Eric Gordon, or D, Michael Beasley and Derrick Rose.
I don't feel
I'm
like
gonna go.
Russell Westbrook was traded.
I'm gonna
Go
go Kevin
ahead.
Love and Eric Gordon. Kevin Love, Eric Gordon.
Oh man, I'm gonna go OJ Mayo and Kevin Love.
Okay.
I feel like he's
Correct
right.
answer, B, OJ Mayo and Kevin Love.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
All right.
Yes.
It was 1-0. And just clarifying again, whoever wins the round, there's 5 questions. That will get the point for this week. So Sebastian's up 1-0 so far.
Mm.
We'll go to question 2. So question 2. I started with the Washington Bullets / Wizards, who traded me to the Orlando Magic, who later traded me to the Detroit Pistons. Who am I? Is it A, Richard Hamilton, B, Corliss Williamson, C, Chauncey Billups, or D, Ben Wallace?
Bullets,
Ooh.
Wizards.
They were the Bullets when this trade went down.
Yeah. That's
a
throwing me
huge
off.
yeah,
It
because
says, I started with the Washington Bullets / Wizards, who traded me to the Orlando Magic, who later traded me to the Detroit Pistons. Who am I?
is it weird that I wanted to say Grant Hill, but apparently he's not an option. Um,
Magic, Pistons before the Magic.
so I know where Billups started, so it can't be him. It can't be him. Actually,
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
are
go
against
Rip
each
Ham.
other, so I wouldn't.
oh yeah, I shouldn't have said all that. I should have said
I'm
all
going
that.
Rip Hamilton. I'm going Rip Hamilton.
I'm gonna go Ben Wallace.
Okay, guys, final answers?
Yeah.
The answer is Ben Wallace.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ben Wallace.
Let's go!
Oh my
Yo,
God.
I'm nice, bro. I'm
Yeah,
nice.
Ben Wallace wasn't drafted, but he did
Yeah.
get picked up by the Bullets and Wizards.
Yes,
Okay.
I knew Chauncey started with Boston. I knew that. That's why I was like, he's out.
I knew Rip played for the Wizards, but
Corliss Williamson
Yeah.
was. Come on, bro. You knew damn well we didn't know who that was or what he was
It
doing.
could have been. It could have been.
he was on the Wizards after the Pistons, I think.
Question 3. Which team drafted Steve Francis, second overall in the 1999 draft, and
The
traded him
Grizzlies.
to the Houston Rockets?
Is it the Grizzlies? Is that one of the answers?
A, Chicago Bulls, B, Los Angeles Clippers, C, Vancouver Grizzlies, D, Orlando Magic.
Yeah, Grizzlies.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
I have to get extra credit for answering before the question.
I didn't get a chance, bro. I didn't get a chance here.
I hope I'm right.
I'm about to go with another team just because. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was the Grizzlies, though. I am pretty sure it was the Grizzlies. Can I also choose the Grizzlies? Like, wow.
Yeah.
You can. It's whoever.
Yeah, let's go. I go with Grizzlies.
He's got the lead already. He can just take my answers.
The answer is the Vancouver Grizzlies.
I had to get 2 points for that one. I knew that
shouldn't. No, you shouldn't.
I knew it before multiple choice.
No, you shouldn't, bro.
You should have screamed it out, man, because he's
I probably would have picked Grizzlies. It was either Grizzlies or Mavs. I was just trying to think of teams that he used to play for.
saying that now. All right. Which of the following were not drafted in 1984? A, Patrick Ewing, B, Hakeem Olajuwon, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Charles Barkley?
Hey.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing.
Answer is Patrick Ewing. Hey.
Listen, man, I'm killing this game.
Was Ewing 85?
Was 85? 85, man.
Yeah.
Killing this one. That was the most confident I've been on any of these.
Last question. With the 5th selection in the 2002 NBA draft, who did the Denver Nuggets select out of Italy?
Oh, I know this.
Danilo Gallinari,
2002?
Andrew Bargnani, Marco Bellinelli, or Nicolas Skidishvili?
Oh man, bro.
I know my answer, but I'm not saying it
It's
until he
it's
says his.
between it's between. I know it's not two specific people. Oh man. C? It's probably D.
So, what's
It's
your
probably,
What's
answer?
your answer?
does it matter? I'm up 4-1.
I mean,
4
you could
four
get the
two.
sweep. It
Oh man.
could
I
be
got a 50 I got
domination.
a 50 chance of the sweep right now. 2002. Damn, bro. I've never even heard of this other dude, but that means it's probably him. That's not a problem. Uh I'll go Bellinelli just because I heard of him, bro. For real.
All right.
Skitishvili.
Skinnisvili? Is
Yeah,
it?
he was like a top five
Answer
pick.
is Skittish
I knew I should have went with Skinnisvili, bro.
Had to get the
Whatever.
Skittish trivia in there.
Oh
What do
man.
you know what number he was? I was pretty sure he was like really high.
It was
He said
five.
two. It's fifth or whatever, yeah.
He was fit
Five,
there.
yeah.
Get his feeling. It's crazy. And then the next year they got Melo. So good for them.
Man. So that's all the questions for this week. You guys got to
No,
step
I'm
it
not
up.
liking this game. I'm not liking this game.
Sebastian's up 3
I'm a
0
lead.
now.
I'm a lead at this, bro.
He be
Right.
cheating. He got his phone up. He got his phone up there or
Not at
something.
all. Not at all, bro. Y'all see me. Y'all can see me. I have my hands visible 90% of the time, bro.
Hey,
Uh,
all right. Well, moving on to the next section. So we got a debate. We were talking about draft classes and everything. So the question is, what was the best NBA draft class of all time?
Mm.
I feel like it's got to be 84. I mean, not gotta be, but I feel like 84 is the most popular answer, and I can't see why not. I mean, they got four Hall of Famers. You got Hakeem, Jordan, Barkley, Stockton. Not only are they Hall of Famers, but they're all at worst like top five at their position. You talk about Hakeem. Hakeem's up there with like Shaq as far as like probably him and Abdul Jabbar is probably like the top three centers. You got Jordan, obviously. Barkley's one of the best power forwards after like Tim Duncan, and then obviously Stockton. Stockton, all time leader in steals, assists. It's hard. It's hard to beat those five. So I mean those four. So
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's my goat, so like he kind of gets the nod because Jordan's there. But I do think '96 and 2003 give it a run for its money. And low key, um, this recent draft with all the point guards, with like SGA and Brunson and all them, that draft's kind of crazy too. We'll see what that looks like in the future. But I think it's like Luca, Trey Young, SGA, Jalen Brunson. They're all in that same draft. We'll see.
Mhm.
But I did want to give a shout out to '96. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, Ray Allen, Stephon Marbury, Jermaine O'Neal, Marcus Camby. There's a lot of really great players in that draft as well. AI was the number one pick. You know what I'm saying? Even Sharif Abdul Rahim was great. And then 2003.
Aisha.
Page. So yeah, listen, that draft is great. And then 2003, right, is the one that gives it the most comp, I think, in most people's eyes, because it's either you're a Jordan guy or you're a LeBron guy, and if you're a LeBron guy, 2003 is your pick. You got LeBron, Chris Bosh, Melo, D Wade, and a couple other really solid role players throughout that draft. Um, but I gotta go 84. I do gotta go 84. So there's a reason why we knew exactly who wasn't in that draft. You know what I'm saying? When like me and Lee knew instantly that it was Patrick Ewing because
yeah.
84 is such a legendary draft. You know.
But do you think that draft is just top heavy?
Yeah, but it's crazy at the top.
they
You
still
know what I
had.
mean?
There were still other. There's still other guys like Alvin Robertson was in that draft. Otis
2003 is
Score.
crazy at the top.
Oh, my one note about the '84 draft was Oscar Schmidt was also in that draft in the sixth round. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Oscar Schmidt in the international game, but he's like the
He's
best
like the
international player
yeah.
ever. Yeah, like the leading scorer ever. So I think he kind of got added in there. He's also a Hall of Famer too. So
I will say, it is pretty top heavy. Like they got what,
Top heavy, man.
like 5 All-Stars total. Like I don't know, man.
that's like every draft. Isn't every draft top heavy
But
though?
2003 got a lot. 96 got a
I think
lot.
96 is the deepest. 96
Yeah,
is the deepest.
and it's got
Yeah,
Kobe.
Yeah, it's tough,
So
Kobe.
it's got Kobe. Like
It's Kobe because
it's got Kobe and AI. You know what I mean?
And
2023.
Nash and Marbury, Iverson. Yeah. I think 96 is the deepest, but that top in 84 is like again like they're all at worst in the conversation for top 5 at their position respectively. Like they're not
But
just all-star Hall of Famers, they're all like
you could say the
top
same
50
for
players.
20,
Yeah, you can say
2003 though.
for 2003. Yeah, I mean it's
You could say the same
Wade.
thing.
Wade top 5 shooting guards probably, right?
You say Wade,
Yeah, Wade is top 5
James,
LeBron,
shooting guard.
obviously.
Carmelo.
No one has Melo top
Melo's
5
not top.
small forward.
Listen, Melo's my favorite player all the time.
And
He's like one of
Bosh
my
Bosh
favorites.
isn't top 5 all time.
But I'm saying people always say Melo is like top scorer, like arguably the top scorer of all time.
Yeah, but
And
but,
then KD came.
but just like stacking
No, but
resumes,
they
I don't think his
still
resume.
sure if you're stacking resume. Um,
But
I don't
like
know.
What Barkley is to the power forwards isn't
Yo, low
like
key, it should be 96. Yo,
Yeah, it should be
it
96.
should be
Yeah,
96. Yo,
96 is deep. 96 is
yo,
deep.
96 is deep, bro. You're talking
if you
96 is deep.
AI, Kobe, Marcus Camby, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Stephon Marbury, Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Peja Stojakovic, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Jermaine O'Neal, Steve Nash. Like
Derek
that team
Fisher.
itself is like a full
if you're
all-star team.
if you're drafting between those two, the top 2 players are still in '84. You're still taking Jordan
Are
and
you
Hakeem
taking
over.
Hakeem over Kobe?
Yeah, easily,
Oh man. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know that Hakeem
easily.
is ranked higher all time than Kobe is.
Yeah, he is. Hakeem in the league was the best center in the league besides Shaq. There was a point he was better than Shaq.
Yo, I feel you, and I'm not saying I disagree. I'm
No,
saying
don't hit on
I know
Hakeem
what
now.
NBA communities are like. Kobe gets put in GOAT conversations. He doesn't deserve to be there.
He doesn't deserve it,
but he
yeah.
gets put there.
As a fan favorite,
listen, bro.
You can't have. There's no serious NBA conversation where Kobe is the GOAT.
There's a serious NBA conversation where you have Kobe over Hakeem though. But that's not
That's a debate.
ridiculous.
That's a debate. It's not
That's
ridiculous.
What I'm saying. You said nobody's
I would
picking
take
Kobe
Hakeem
over Hakeem.
I mean, Hakeem
I'm
got
not
drafted over
mad.
Jordan.
He did. I'm not mad. They didn't know Jordan was gonna be Jordan.
That is true too.
They didn't know that. But hey, man, I'm just saying. I don't think. I think most people would pick Kobe over Hakeem as far as their resumes go. Considering Kobe has 5 championships and the MVP and scoring title, like you know what I'm saying. Like Kobe's done more flashy stuff. Hakeem is like. Hakeem is probably the best center that's actually ever really played the game as far as pure skill. So
Hakeem's when Hakeem won, can you name 3 players on those Rockets team when Hakeem won?
Clyde, Kenny,
and they're not nowhere as close to like Shaq.
Huh?
Horry.
Robert Horry.
But I'm saying like those Hakeem did more with less.
Yo, but the Hakeem as great. I'm not trying to knock Hakeem. I'm not. But he won his 2 chips when Jordan wasn't playing. You can't ignore that. It happened. Jordan left. Hakeem got back to back, and then they didn't go back.
Yeah, so the only player better than him in the league was Jordan.
But hey man, such is life. Such is life. If Jordan didn't leave, he wouldn't even won. And again, Hakeem's had 2 of the greatest years in the history of basketball. He had MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
most blocks,
he did everything.
All that stuff.
Led the league in blocks.
I'm not mad at Hakeem over Kobe. I just don't think Hakeem is over Kobe in the all-time rankings. I just don't, personally.
Oof. It's a good debate. But I'm taking Hakeem.
So I'm going 96. Screw it. I'm going 96. You're going 84. You're going 2003? PMC?
No.
Jordan alone is worth like 4.
Yo, but Kobe low-key is like, I'm not saying it's a wash with him and Jordan, but it's all kind of the same right there.
Yeah.
And I got AI.
You got AI.
And I mean, Hakeem is Hakeem, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. It is.
84's got the MVPs.
I mean,
if they played each other, straight up, the top 10 players of each of these draft classes all play each other in a best of 7. Who winning? 96 2003, or 84? Because I think it's 96, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, if they're playing like a full 10v10, yeah.
It's your draft
I don't
class
know.
versus this
But at the
draft
same,
class
but at the
in
same
a
time,
playoff
wait.
series. In
But
a
at the same-
playoff series.
At the same time, are you ever picking against Jordan in a playoff series? I don't care who's on the team. I'm never picking against
I'm picking
Jordan.
LeBron James.
You taking 03?
Is
I'm
there enough
thinking-
shooting? Is there enough shooting around
Yes, Kyle Korver.
him?
He
Melo,
was 03?
Kyle
Yeah, he was
Korver,
03.
Bosh. Who else is in there? I
David
think
West.
is it David West? Yeah,
Royce
David West is in there.
Diaw,
David West was in there.
Kirk Heinrich. That's about it.
That's about it. There's another guy in there.
TJ Ford.
Yeah, that's the guy. There's another white boy in there. I'm trying to remember his name.
Collison's in there. Chris Kaman.
There it is.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Some people
man.
in there. Barbosa, Kendrick Perkins.
Perk in there?
Josh
Big
Allen.
Perk?
Kendrick Perkins.
Big Perk?
I'm just naming people.
I'm about to say
Josh-
Travis Outlaw. Like, what we talking
I
about,
would
bro?
say Josh Howard.
Mo Williams. Mo Williams in there.
Josh Howard was good in his prime, but he's not helping.
Luke Walton, Willie Green, Jason
James
Capono.
Jones, they got some shooting.
They got Luke Ridnour. They got some guys. Nick Collison.
I'm not going against LeBron in a playoff series.
Damn, who the Knicks end up with? Michael
I got
Sweeten.
Jordan. I got Jordan though. I'll take Jordan.
I'll go against Jordan, man. Depends. Honestly, even if
Don't sleep it on Hakeem. First off,
we are, but
yeah,
we are. I gotta we not. But that '96 draft kind of crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I think Hakeem puts it over the top.
Yeah, that's my point. Because it's not only Jordan; it's Jordan and Hakeem,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like everyone else is whatever. But
but it's not only Kobe. It's AI, Marcus Camby, Abdur-Rahim, Marbury. Like, it's
do
a
any
lot
of those
of
names?
dudes.
Do any of those names deserve to be in the conversation with Hakeem?
No.
Maybe AI.
Maybe AI.
Maybe.
But even then,
But yeah, that's my
but
point.
yo, it's a lot of depth here.
96 got the deepest.
Steve, they got
96 got the
Steve
deep.
Nash, bro.
Yeah, 96 is deep. 96 is deep, but I'm still taking 84 at the top. That's my view. I'll take the top heavy.
I'm going 96, bro. I'm switching up.
And 96.
Go,
if they played each other, 96 might win because they're way deeper.
They're deep as hell, dude. They got Al Harrington in here, Loki. No,
I'm gonna go 2009, man.
What's
2009?
2009.
Is that the Steph Curry draft? No, it's 2008.
Harden?
It says
Harden?
That
was Harden, Curry.
Steph.
Oh, no, Steph is 2008, bro.
Is James Harden, Steph are in the same draft?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tripping then.
With Blake Griffin and DeRozan.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at that.
Blake
they had
Griffin,
Ricky Rubio,
James
bro.
Harden,
Yeah.
Oh man, if we're talking about people not moving the needle, I'm not hearing shit about Ricky Rubio.
Oh, don't hate on Ricky Rubio.
I love Ricky Rubio, but we're not. If we're talking, we're having a conversation about we're talking about Hakeem. I'm not hearing shit about no Ricky Rubio.
All right, that's fair. You got that.
Oh man.
Yeah, nah. This draft class is it's either 84 or 96.
Yeah, I'm going 90.
84 is tough
96,
to go against, though. 84 is tough to go against.
I feel like 84 is the default answer. So
96, bro.
96.
96 got it.
Trendy answer.
They got it, bro. Shout out to Kobe. R.I.P. to the Mamba, man.
All right.
Damn, did anyone even say Jermaine O'Neal?
I think I did. Is he in there, man? They got
And Big Z.
Big Z, bro. It's so stay deep, man. They can throw bodies at Hakeem. It's not gonna matter.
True.
It's not gonna matter. But they can throw bodies at him.
That's true.
Shout out Kerry Kittles too.
Half these dudes head coaches, man.
That's crazy. All right, man. Let's slide on. I guess it was. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a debate, but I guess not. I wanted to know what Amir was gonna say on that because I feel like he would have had a totally different answer.
Amir would have been like the 1987 draft. It had it would have been something ridiculous like that.
Crazy. All right, well, let's move to social media segment. I got a few on here. So just first off was just the Olympics has been going on. I don't know if you guys heard about the 16-year-old Quincy Wilson. Almost qualified for the final. I think he came in like sixth in the final. But dude is 16, man.
He
Dude is
said, "What did he say?
16.
I'm running grown man times." I thought that was
Yeah,
great. I thought that was
Yeah,
special.
yeah. So I'm excited to see him in the future, man. Like 16 is crazy. The
yeah.
times he's running 16
Yeah,
is crazy.
I feel like
yeah.
yeah, every Olympics has that story of like that
Yeah,
some kid that comes out of nowhere. I feel like he's definitely the next one.
Listen,
yeah.
man, I'm not hearing that from you, PMC. You told your kids they can't beat whoever and stuff. All right,
They
you can
can.
run those times, man.
They
You can
can.
run
So
those
so
times.
so Sebastian, what are you going to tell your team who got to run against him next year? Because he got to go back to high school.
Run faster.
Because
That's
he's
it.
what? He's probably gonna be a senior, junior, senior, right?
Playing for second place. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, what are you gonna say, man? I'm sixth best in the world. Like, or I'm sixth best in the United States. Like, come on, man. Like, they say he broke the U18
Listen,
record.
but what I'm saying is somebody had to tell him, nah, you're not fast enough or whatever. You can't do this. Or he's
No,
16. He
no one
doing it.
ever told him that.
He's
He's always
doing it.
faster. No one ever
Listen,
told him that.
but that's my point. One of your kids could have been him. You don't know.
No,
I'm pretty sure
that
you know
doesn't
how fast
work.
your kids are. You
It
don't
doesn't
suddenly cut
work.
off 3 seconds of your time. Like,
Listen, with the right training, right
No,
coaching,
no.
right electrolytes that day,
we
you
got
never
limits.
know.
We got
Right
limits.
electrolytes that day. All right. More Olympic news. I think Mo, she probably our best runner. One of our best young runners got tripped up. She appealed, got denied. So now, essentially, like our best 800-mile runner is not going to the Olympics. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, we can literally like in our own trials, like kind of not send our best athletes. I mean, she's the best runner in this event, probably by a couple seconds at least, and she's not going at all. So
I mean, don't trip. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I feel like the Olympic committees are always like tripping on something. It's
Hey,
always something.
man.
I don't know.
What do you want to make a special exception because you're really fast? Like,
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry, bro. You fat, like you tripped, bro. It's what it is.
I just wonder if we should have like I don't know. Like you can take an exception. Like you can take like one exception or like I know they have like subs, like replacements just in case people get injured.
Yeah,
But I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like she can't even be one of the
an
people that you
alternate.
replace
Yeah,
as an injury. You know what I mean?
I'll say this: you should be able to bring in whoever the hell you want as long as they from that country.
Yeah,
Personally, like I get the whole qualifiers and all that stuff, but like if like say LeBron wanted to be on the Olympic team 1 year,
yeah.
it's like I yo, like LeBron can play. Like it is what it is.
But I
I
think
should be
that
allowed to play whoever I want to play. I should be
but I
allowed
think
to
that's what
run
but I
whoever
think
wants
that's
to
what
run.
makes it different though. Like it's kind of like because like yo, like if they were like yo, we want Bronny, they could do it. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like he doesn't have to like qualify. You know, like track the actually. It's like oh, if you're top three, top two, whatever, like you qualify. So
mm.
just I don't know.
Don't
Stinks. She's
fall.
young, but her coach said like he definitely preached that to her like a lot of times. So I guess he was kind of pissed off about it. But
I think the biggest issue for me with the Olympics is like yo, it's only like every 4 years. So like
yeah,
this is her peak time to do this.
right.
And maybe if she's still like of age in 4 years, but it's 4 whole years. Oh
how old is
wait,
she now?
She's young. She's in her like early 20s. So she's got at least like one
That's her
maybe.
prime. That's her
but
Olympic
this is
prime.
her
That's her Olympic
Olympic. This
prime.
is the
Yeah,
bet. Like maybe
Yeah,
the next go around will be
next
that.
year.
But either way, she could have been expanding on a legacy next
yeah.
go around versus yo. My legacy right now is yo. I trip.
Yeah,
Like that's
she's
what it
20
is
she's
right now.
22.
Mm-hmm.
She's 22, so she'll be 26 next Olympics.
She'll be prime, but
Yeah,
again, who knows what'll happen for you? She could be
yeah.
pregnant.
But no, what? True, but but also like just endorsements too, like endorsements too, because like they don't really get paid like that.
That's all their money. Yeah, endorsements is
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
you
their
know what I
money.
mean. So
Yeah,
it's like she just missed out on all of that. So
there definitely should be like an executive Olympic like roster split, just like one spot for like an alternate where you just pick whoever you want or something.
Exactly. Like they
Mhm.
said, they may put her on the relay, but that's about it. All right, this next one I thought was kind of funny. I don't know if y'all saw Landon Donovan.
Oh my god.
Nah, Lavin.
Yo, bro.
He came on the broadcast and his hair just looks crazy.
Bro,
His hair always
I
looked
gotta look this
crazy.
up. I didn't see this. Nah.
that was bad, yo.
His hair
I
always
was.
looked crazy, but it's pretty bad.
I'm a firm believer in just go home with it, bro. Like just shave it off.
You gotta shake it
Like
off,
it,
and he's got the head for a bald head. He got a beard,
yeah.
so I don't get it.
There's no need for this, bro. You
Yo,
see
what
this?
is? I just saw it.
It's terrible. It's
I just saw it pulled
terrible,
up.
bro. There's no need for that. My thing is, don't they have like a makeup team or like somebody who like
But
makes
what is
They
it
sure?
don't make up
supposed
for
to
that.
be? Like, is it
I
supposed
don't
to be a
know.
comb over? And like I fell and it's like, what is
I
this?
don't
Like, what is
know.
this?
Like the top, I'm not necessarily mad. I'm mad at the back because it's kind of
Bro,
shaved, but it's not. You know what I mean?
yo, I don't
That's
know
what I'm saying. Like,
what.
is it supposed to be a fade with a comb over? Like, I don't understand
I don't know. I don't know
what
if it
was
was
he
supposed to
going
be
for?
design or what, but you could see how he would look bald, man. Like he would look fine.
It's clean. He looked fine, ball, bro.
Yeah,
There's
just
no
go
need for
bald.
this. There's no need for this.
Go
This is
bald.
He would
terrible.
look
This is.
fine,
Shave it
man.
off.
I don't know who's in his life, but he needed to check them because they didn't
He's having
check him.
a he's
They
having a
didn't
midlife
check him,
crisis.
bro.
He's having a midlife crisis.
I'm gonna tell you this right
Yeah,
now. I would never let anybody I care about leave the house looking like this.
appreciate that, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's
I'm
love.
sorry,
Appreciate that.
Lee. If I see you trying to
That's
grow it
love.
back and you looking like
Oh, it's
this,
gone. It's
I'm
gone.
I'm I'm coming for you, bro. No
You can see
chance.
the light on my head right now. It's
No
oh my
chance.
god.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Jesus,
Pretty
bro.
bad.
I'll shave your head myself. I see you trying to look out like that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it looks like he could grow a beard. So just grow a
Yo,
beard and
Yeah,
go
even
bald. Like,
even just that stubble is fine. Like
yeah.
if he
you
just
got
bald and
the
let that rock.
you got a stubble rocket,
You
man.
gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it
Let
go.
it go, man.
He
That's
should have let
crazy.
it go years ago, but now it's really time.
That's why USA Soccer is slumping. Can't even get a barber.
That's the worst haircut I've seen in my life, bro.
Next one, just shout out Maya Moore, man. So
Mm.
they said her career record for like high school, college, and links. She's 563 and 95.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, like
That's cool.
it's crazy. Like I don't know what like I know in like high school I remember because she's from Jersey. I remember she like went at least 2 years of her high school of just not losing. I don't know if it was the full four, but that record seems crazy. And just the
Bro.
accolades behind it is just, four-time champ, 2013 Finals MVP, regular season MVP in 2014, seven-time All-Star, or six-time All-Star MVP, or six-time All-Star, three-time All-Star MVP. It's like, and left in the height of her prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean she's a legend. I mean, can't argue that. Man.
It's like I can't, I don't know. I wish he still played, man. I wish he still played, especially today.
Is she the GOAT? I feel like she's still not the GOAT, right?
She's up
Uh,
there, but she's not the go. But
I feel like she would have been if she just played.
Mm.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
yeah.
you figure she had four. I mean, she was good for like at least another two.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. But shout out Maya Moore, man. This next one is a question. It says, you can't say Derrick Henry, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Tomlinson, or Adrian Peterson. It's fourth and goal at the one, and you need a touchdown. What running back are you giving the ball to?
Brandon Jacobs.
Did you say those names again?
Brandon Jacobs.
You can't say Derrick Henry, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Tomlinson, or Adrian Peterson.
Brandon Jacobs,
Fourth
bro.
and goal at the one, and you need a touchdown.
I got a couple.
Jerome Bettis is a good shout. I see that on the graphic
Yeah,
here. That's a
Jerome
good
Bettis
shout.
is a shot.
I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go a little out there. I'm gonna go Mike Allstott.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
Allstott.
That's a good
That's
one.
so I'm just
I
going
was,
sheer size, bro. Sheer
I was gonna
size.
say
But
Sean Alexander.
yeah, I was gonna go Sean
Mm.
or Priest Holmes. They had like 20 touchdowns. Those
Oh,
20
Priest Holmes.
touchdown years.
Yeah,
Priest Holmes.
Priest Holmes. Yeah.
I say Jacobs because I've seen it like dozens of times. Like that
Is he
was
a
his
big
whole.
boy?
He's a big dude. I've seen him get stuff though. I have seen him get stuff, but I'm gonna go on the bigger side.
You know who is a really underrated goal line back? Maurice Jones-Drew.
Hmm.
He was like
MPJ.
5'9", but he was like so strong and he was so short. He would always just get right under and just punch it.
Well,
I'm going Bronny James, bro.
well, I was gonna say the real correct answer is Jalen Hurts, but
Jalen
Oh
Hurts.
my
You said
god.
running back. You said running
Yeah,
back.
you said running
Question
back,
said running
bro.
back.
I said what I said, man.
Oh
Pressure
my
said what I
god.
said, man. This last one I got, I saw this. It says, "Don't ask me to explain this, but Alex Sarr looks like Caitlin Clark."
Yo,
No,
he
I saw
does.
that.
Yo,
He does. I saw that, and he does. 100%.
he does, man.
Right when I saw it, I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, it makes
I
sense.
can't
Like
unsee it.
you didn't realize it, and then you see it. It's there. Like you can't unsee it. Like you said, it's funny though.
I think it makes it worse because like this draft was so like you didn't know who the people were, so they didn't really have an identity. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he does look like her. You know what I
Like
mean?
that's the first time. That's the first time a lot of people saw what he looks like,
This is the
and it
first
was next to
time.
Caitlyn. It was because of that meme.
It's
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
crazy. She's bigger than everybody in this draft. That's what's crazy to me. Like
yeah,
that's got to be the first time that's happened. Like the number one pick in the WNBA is like head over. Like she's way bigger
Yeah.
than any of these dudes. It's kind of
yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy how good the next draft is
yeah.
supposed to be.
For NBA or WNBA?
NBA,
Yeah.
yeah, 2025 is supposed to be
Oh,
crazy.
Your
hey
boy Coop.
man,
Cool.
If Juju Watkins comes out, man,
Oh, Juju Watkins.
Juju Watkins is nice, man.
Yeah.
Juju Watkins is nice. She's the next go. She probably won't come out next year though. But yeah, Cooper
I think she
Flag,
got
man.
yeah.
Y'all saw Cooper Flag got picked for the what's it called?
Yep. And he
The
better
US
than
Select.
he better than all of them
He
already,
better than
man.
all of them.
I'll take the Rutgers boys. The two Rutgers boys.
Hey man, they said Harper's what's it called? Projected uh third overall pick or something like that. I
And
think they said.
Ace is projected too.
Yeah. So
So we'll see.
it's gonna be a good year for basketball, man. Ready to see it.
What do y'all think
Last
happens with Paul George? Yeah.
Paul George.
Yeah.
Think he goes to the Sixers.
That's
Mm.
yeah. I think he signs outright to the Sixers because
Mm.
it's the easiest move because the Sixers got the cap space. They don't have to do a trade. They could just straight offer him like
He,
$40 million.
he need to
If he's
go to,
really trying to win, man.
if he really trying to win, he need to go to OKC.
Nah, he's not going back to OK.
Why not? Why not?
I don't think OKC would pay him. OKC
Yeah, I
wouldn't pay
wouldn't
him
pay him
them.
that money. I wouldn't pay him that money.
Or the Magic for Amir.
Mm.
They
The only
young,
I
man.
think that
They nice.
the only way I can see OKC doing it, if it's me, well, I don't even know if this would work, but it's just like for a future trade package for Cooper Flag. That's me, because they got the picks. I feel,
They should be able to get flagged regardless. They have like
but
30 firsts,
yeah,
bro,
but
over the next
if
like
you
6 years.
but if you
yeah,
look
but
at
no
the
one's if
picks,
whoever gets the
they're not
first.
good picks.
If you
They're
got
not
the
good
number one
picks,
pick and I offer you 11 picks, you're gonna say no,
but they're
bro. Like, come
but they're
on.
not good
If Cooper
picks.
Flag is the number one guy, nah. If it was
Honestly,
this year, it depends
11
what year. Yeah.
shots.
they're not good picks, bro. Like they're all good teams. Like
Mm.
I think
But
like
they're so
three of
far
them are
out. They're
like the
so far out. You don't
Mavs.
know.
No, but I'm saying like if you look at it, like the way it's structured, like even far out, it's kind of like I don't know, like it could be like an up and coming team that you know. It's like the Magic in
Don't they
2026.
have the Clippers picks, or
Yeah,
are
yeah,
they,
the
or is
26.
that conveying now?
I think it might be
No,
now.
I think it's
Um,
not. Yeah.
But it's
okay.
if you look at it, it's like they don't look great. Like unless something
Hey
happens, they
man,
don't look great.
they're 15
But
picks. What's
the,
up?
the thing is, they're unprotected, right? They're
Yeah,
unprotected. So
yeah,
that's
Listen,
the thing. You never know.
they
You never know
can
who's gonna get.
they should be able to get Cooper Flag if they
they
want
should.
him. They should be able
They
to.
should, and I
They have
would.
enough picks.
I
Make
Yeah,
it
but
would.
no
happen.
one's whoever gets the first pick is not trading it away. That's the thing.
I'm trading it
Offer
up.
me. Listen, they said McCall wasn't going to the Knicks, man. Things can happen. Just gotta
I mean,
believe.
you want to overpay.
You're
Go
gonna have
ahead.
to overpay for the things you want.
I
Like I
would
said,
overpay.
No one's trading away Cooper
oxtail,
Flag. No one's trading away
oxtail,
Cooper Flag.
bro. Go get you some oxtail. It's an overpay every time, but it's good.
Oh my god.
We'll see.
Last few things. think they said Jamarcus Russell was fired,
Yo,
faces a lawsuit.
yo,
I think he was trying to what was he trying to embezzle money or something like
it was like
yeah,
70,000 or
facing a lawsuit
700,000.
and taking $74,000 check meant for a donation to the school. So yeah, couldn't make it in
Bro,
the league, couldn't make it as a high school coach.
bro, I don't think there's a bigger waste of human potential than him right now, bro.
I just remember they were like, yo,
It's
75
crazy,
yards from his knees. Like they said his arm was crazy.
The
bro.
playbook story is my favorite story, though.
Oh my
Oh
god,
yeah.
bro.
The
He's
playbook story,
the worst, bro. So I feel bad for Raiders fans, man. They ain't deserve that. They ain't deserve that, bro. But damn, man. I hope he's alright. If you try to steal money,
I mean, he's not gonna be like, but I
so
mean,
is he broke now? Like I feel like the NFL doesn't really pay as well
I,
as we'd like to think, and
I
like
guess I don't know. I
he
mean,
hasn't been in the
well,
league
they
for
said they
10
said he
years.
earned more than 36 million in salary and bonuses during his NFL career. So
oh
he
yeah, I'm sure
had
he saved
enough.
it. I'm sure he
Yeah,
saved it.
exactly. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying,
oh man,
because he was the
know.
number one pick, man.
damn, bro.
Shout out the Panthers. Won the
Oh
Stanley
yeah, shout
Cup.
out the
Can we talk
Oh
Panthers.
about?
yeah,
Can we talk about
oh
hockey?
Yeah,
yeah,
Connor McDavid, man.
yo,
They almost did it. They almost did
they
it. But
almost did it,
shout out
bro.
Panthers. Got to give them their
I mean,
respect.
it was once the Panthers. What's it called? They lost last year, right? So they avenged
We
their loss.
we
Yeah.
we jinxed them, yo. It was our fault.
I was rooting for
It was the
Connor.
goalie.
I
The
wanted
goalie put
Connor.
on a
Yeah,
show, man. The goalie put on a
really,
show.
yeah.
The goalie put on a show in that
He
last
finally
game.
showed up. He finally
we,
showed up. Yeah.
we was talking all that shit.
I mean,
You
he
get
had
yeah. I
to.
mean, his career was on the line. You can't
Yeah,
blow.
his
His
career
career
definitely
was
was on the
literally on the
line.
line.
There
Oh
was so much on the line
man,
for that game. They said that coach, he was like coaching the longest without a Stanley Cup win, like the longest tenured coach or something like that without a Stanley Cup.
Tom Thibodeau vibes.
Shout out to them, man. What else? Sha'Carri Richardson finished fourth in the 200, so she's not going to make the Olympics in the 200.
She's still gonna
Uh,
qualify for something else, though, right? Like I'm
yeah,
sure.
she made the 100. She'll probably make the relay,
Yeah.
but the 200 she won't be there. Alex Morgan missed the cut for the USA team.
Yeah.
End
I
of an
mean,
era.
it just makes us all feel old, I think.
Yeah,
I remember when she was like the young phenom coming in,
yeah,
completely changed, took over U.S. women's soccer. But I think it's a good thing that she didn't make it. I think it just shows how competitive it's getting. The new crop is coming up, so it's time for something for the new kids to come in.
time for the new kids, man.
She be alright.
Uh, last two says Emma Kawakami. She hit multiple 900s, a skateboarder. I think it's interesting. This kid is 9 years old.
Yeah,
Hit back to back to back 900s in front of Tony Hawk.
yeah.
That's sick, bro.
You're talking about like we were talking about Alex Morgan making me feel old. This made me feel even more old because I remember
Yeah,
Tony Hawk doing 1/900 on
and it was the
ESPN
biggest
and
thing in
like
the world.
it was like
Yep.
the biggest yeah
It was
like
the biggest thing in the
when
world.
hit and now you got freaking what the 8 9 year old
9 year olds.
kids doing back to back 900s.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, back to back to
this
It's
is
back.
crazy.
this
Great,
reminds
yeah,
me of the NBA GOAT debates. Where it's like, yo, like the league is different now. Like the
yeah.
talent levels
Yeah,
is different.
You can't compare
You can't
errors. That's the
compare
thing.
errors, bro.
Yeah,
Tony Hawk was like, holy shit. Like I wouldn't even attempt this at 9. And she just
yeah,
back to back and like it's nothing.
and
Crazy.
it was like his lifelong goal. You know what I mean? Like to do one
right.
nine
Yeah,
hundred. It took him
like
his whole career to do one
his
nine
whole
hundred
career, man.
as this little kid. But it's crazy.
I'll never forget those things at ESPN. Like you watch and he's like falling like time after time after time,
Yeah.
Because
just trying to get
there
it.
was no social media, so you had to watch
Yeah. You
Sports
Yeah,
had to
Center or
watch
whatever it
Sports
was. You had
Center.
to watch it. Yeah, it was
yeah. But
crazy.
Shout out to Tony
shout out
Hawk,
to them, man.
man. Shout out
Yeah,
to Emma Kawakami, man.
yeah, shout out to them.
Yo, does that make her
That
the GOAT?
no,
She gotta win some. She gotta win some X games. Yeah.
she
There's
she
another.
she
There's
she
another
finished she
kid.
finished ninth. She finished ninth in the event overall.
Yeah.
She's not the goal, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Uh, it's like
But
seeing some random 9-year-old dunk from the free throw line. It's crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And last thing, WWE Raw is gonna be on Netflix. Are y'all watching?
I watched. I didn't watch, but I saw the Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson
Yeah, that shit was great.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, I was worried though. He was looking at his hand a little too much, man. I ain't like that. Chill out.
I mean, come on,
Oh,
man.
when you get the
Oh,
chair, I think
yeah,
it like
you
flipped his
know,
hand or
listen,
something.
listen,
Yeah,
man.
God.
Chill out with
it,
that.
God.
Chill out
yeah.
with that, man. Had me nervous.
But back to like the Netflix thing, like that's huge. Like I don't think people
Yeah.
are talking about that enough. Like I think WWE is sneakily like huge. Like you look at their
Yeah.
YouTube. I think the stat came out about their YouTube channels. They're like the number one sports channel on YouTube. They got 100 million
Yeah.
followers. And then I looked at NBA. NBA's got 29 million followers. NFL has 13 million followers. So like
Yeah.
the WWE audience is there. I know they're huge worldwide. They always do like international tours. They always do big numbers when they go over there. So now you're putting them on Netflix. They're going to be like, I think it's a slow rollout where eventually all their stuff is going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's going to be like worldwide. Like I used to love WWE watching up growing up. Like I was all in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it in ages since. I got a little bit back into it with the whole Rock and Cody Rhodes thing.
Yeah.
But you know, my interest is definitely peaked back into it. I think they're doing really good things.
Yo,
Yeah.
So yeah,
straight up, I gotta know, bro. Are y'all watching WWE? Because like we're the target audience, right? Like it's us, the people that was watching back then. And I don't
Well,
know anybody who's
no. Well,
actively watching, and yet
well,
they do numbers. Like it's crazy to
yeah,
me.
it's
no.
crazy. Yeah, that
Like,
yeah,
I
is
will.
it
But I
what's
will
happening right
say,
now?
that's part of the Netflix move is they're going to be able to kind of reel it back to that Attitude Era because the censorship, like they're not going to have
yeah.
as much censorship because it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
on Netflix. So like the idea is going to be like it's going to be crazier and they're going to be able to do more stuff like they were back in the day, and like
All
that's
I'm
going to be
saying,
part of it, which would target us a little bit more.
all I'm saying is
So
every one in like five dudes that you run into is secretly just obsessed with WWE, and you don't know. It's crazy.
listen, shout out to Magnus, man. That's the biggest WWE
Yes.
fan I know, man.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Mag, man.
It's like, yo, I thought this would have died so long ago. It's even bigger. Like, it's like, what?
It's crazy. Yeah, if
It's
you look at all the every
crazy.
time you look at their numbers, it's crazy. They got a huge fan base, but
I think the crazier thing too is like you tap in for like 2 seconds. You're like, let me see what's happening, and it's like the same people still wrestling.
Yeah, bro. It's
yeah,
Same people,
crazy.
60 years old.
Triple H is like the Vince McMahon now. I thought that was special.
Yeah,
When I tapped in
yeah,
one time, I was like, oh, okay, I see the
yeah,
transition we've made.
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
But I think
The
you're.
Rock still is
Speak.
wrestling, man.
Yeah, but like speaking of Vince, I think you could see they're like the past couple of years, they're definitely like since Triple H has taken over, they've been doing everything right. Ever since Vince got out of there, you can see they're trying to take it a new direction.
Yeah,
Like
Vince
you mentioned,
was
like younger, you're trying to go younger and like not have all these
yeah.
retired guys all the time.
listen.
So
Vince was a little problematic, but he was in.
Vince was wilding.
He was very
Vince was
enjoyable.
wilding.
It was
He's very problematic.
very entertaining content. I'll say that.
In his life, he loved the '90s. I'm sure he misses
Oh
the '90s.
man,
Yeah.
didn't they sell? He sold for like something crazy too, right? It was a crazy
Yeah,
number he
after
sold for.
after he got like caught and sued bunch of times. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to WWE, bro. They used to be my
Shout out to WWE. Oh,
Is Netflix gonna have all the old stuff too? Because that'd be
I
cool.
hope that would be great. If I could go back, if I
Yeah.
could go back and watch some of those like cage
Go watch a random
matches,
stage. Yeah, Hell in a Cell.
bro, I will
That'd be
tap
cool.
in, bro. Mankind, I'm with it.
if
Because
I
I
I'm
ever
with
know,
go
it.
back, yeah,
Yeah,
because I think they tried to do their own like streaming thing a while ago
I
where they had all the
remember.
old stuff,
yeah,
but I don't think it did
Yeah.
anything. So
Mm.
I hope it carries. They just put everything on Netflix and just let me watch
maybe,
everything.
I'll watch the
maybe.
whole Attitude Era on a Sunday, bro. The whole thing.
I would
Yeah,
too.
bro.
I just watched the pay-per-views.
Hardy Boys.
I just watched
I'll
the
go
pay-per-views.
back,
I,
bro.
I shout out Perk Angle. I saw a clip of some of his old promos. Some of his old promos came on my feed the other day. I was like, yeah, I forgot how good he was.
Yo,
I
Yeah,
feel like
yo,
the new wrestlers can't. They're not like on the mic. They're not as good as like those attitude
yeah.
guys
They don't. The
bro.
on the mic.
gimmicks aren't as
Yeah, the
solid.
gimmicks aren't as fun.
Yeah,
So the time that I was leaving, like Randy Orton was coming up. Apparently, he's like one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And I just
yeah,
remember like the RKO's were dope, but like I didn't think he was ever going to be more than that. And
right.
apparently, he's like top five to people. And I'm like, what? Randy Orton? Seriously?
Yeah,
He's
It's
been around
crazy.
forever. Yeah,
it's like John
that's
Cena,
like
man.
Yeah,
No, who's the main guy that was it Seth Rollins? Is that his name?
Yeah.
he lame. He's lame.
Like I don't know how he's like as big as he is. He doesn't. I don't know. He's not The Rock. He's not Stone Cold. He's not Triple H. You know what I mean? Like
It's not the
maybe
same.
we're maybe
Yeah.
we're just maybe we're just old and we're just like
Oh man.
back in
No,
my
man.
day.
Ours were better. Ours were better, man.
Ours
The
was
gimmicks were better.
better. The
They
gimmicks
don't
were
they don't have the
better.
Dudley boys.
Yeah, man.
Where's Rikishi at?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Listen, bro.
saying.
Stone Cold was beating people up in churches, restaurants, hospitals, funerals. It did not matter. He was getting that work. Stop it.
I will
These
say
boys
the,
ain't
the
doing that.
I will say that in all fairness, the women's division has gotten way crazier.
Yeah, the
Like
women's
they're
division
actually
has
like
gotten crazy.
they're like crazy. They're like legit. They're all legit wrestlers now, doing like luchador shit and like flipping and
Yeah.
shit.
They,
You know
It's
they
what I
even
need
not
have
just
to?
like
like it's not just
they
like bra and panties matches.
yeah.
They're like really wrestling.
Yeah,
So
they got their own what's it called? They got their own stuff. Like they're like have their own main events and stuff like that
yeah,
too. Like their own
Hmm.
titles. So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I think they brought it back, low key.
we need to have an outing, bro, where we go to one of these WWE events, man. Go to SmackDown or Raw or whatever. See
We
what's
I'm
up.
should,
down.
man.
Yeah. If
Yes,
we gotta
sir.
go next MSG one because apparently Jalen Brunson's in
Nah,
every.
keep Brunson out of that stuff, man. Unless you're gonna hit Tyrese with that chair, chill out.
Yeah, I was waiting for a
I
chair.
was
Like,
waiting for the
it was
chair to
all like it was all
go.
bullshit. I was like, it was all hype.
Yeah.
They were just like standing. They didn't do nothing.
Imagine you really hit him with the chair.
Hit
I'd
him
have
with
been
the
like, let's
chair.
go.
At least swing. At least take a swing.
I'd have kicked him.
Sell it a little bit.
Yeah, just do a little double drop, throw the chair up, kick him with it, you
Yeah.
know?
Hey, well, all right, man. I mean, I think that's all we got for today. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.